Some people have always asked me, Gary, what's so special about JDM cars? Why do you love JDM cars? Let me put it like this. Because they got it and we did it. Some people would give their children. Some people would give a kidney. Some people will give their anal virginity.
What's that?
Girl, that's a booty hole.
That's right. Virginity, fertility mixed into one to produce this bad boy right here. The Japanese came up with something better than a PlayStation, but feels better than a geisha.
Who?
Find out, is it worth it or not on my Uncle Gary's Honest Reviews. Growing up, you may have seen this car on the cover of Gran Turismo as the Castrol Supra, or maybe you've seen it in that famous movie called Fast and the Furious when Brian O'Connor has to bring Vin Diesel a 10-second car. And unlike both of those, we actually have it here in real life, the Toyota Mark IV Supra. And did I mention this is actually the first production year Supra that we have in front of us? So let's get into some more details, sights, and sounds. Now you may notice that this is a beautiful, pristine Supra, but let me tell you the features about this car. Active lip. You said, what? Active lip. Most of us peasants have lips you either put on or they fall out of the track, but no, this one retracts and reacts. And then you'll notice S2 headlights, a little bit different than the S1 headlights where this has a little bit of gray in it, and these are pristine. And as you come around and you notice the car, Workmeister S1s. That's right, he got this over 10 years ago for about $400 to $500. To find these wheels for that price and these specs, they're gonna be higher than giraffe coochie. Now you come around here, you see this beautiful side skirts? That's right, JDM option. You're like, huh, what's that mean? That means if you were a Supra owner in the late 90s, early 2000s, and you tried to get these, you would have to probably look up a catalog over at your local Toyota dealership and order these bad boys. And if you come a little bit closer, you'll notice, what is this pocket right here? Is that an actual vent? Yes, most cars we see today have vents that are aesthetically pleasing, which means they're just there to make your eyes look good but not actually work. This right here actually has a vent for the cool down of everything here, brake system, tires, whatever you may have be. But you'll notice this beautiful black styling of paint, which Mr. Eric Thurgood had repainted this nice black color. And you may be wondering, Gary, where is the iconic wing on the Supra? Eric actually removed it because he has the roof wing on here that is a factory Toyota option. That's right. When I say factory option, that means you could go on a catalog, boop, bop, boop, beep, boop, order it, send a check, money order like back in the day, and do that. But now to the most important part of this. You notice these taillights right here, often mimicked by those lesser brands that you would see. When I was a kid, Eclipses, and especially them goddamn DC2 Acura Integra always had these goddamn taillights that were not the real ones because it only comes on the Supra. And you want me to tell you one more option that you might not have noticed? See this right here? Most Supras don't have that. Yet again, another factory option. But I've shown you the outside of this car. Let's jump on the inside of this car so that way we can get out this hot ass Texas heat. It's that point of the video where I make my own ad instead of YouTube giving you an ad. That's right, we have right here, Buster Grimes multi-purpose cleaner, aerospace, automotive, marine. I really don't care because it's all purpose. Do you have a dirty countertop? Do you have a dirty dashboard? Do you have that little pesky kid in the jumper with the silver tooth that keeps jumping on you, telling you you're fat? Spray it on his tooth, it'll be clean. Everything is ready for you. Say habla español, Buster Grimes. Most of you may say these exact words that I hear all the time. You're on the wrong side. Is that car from London? Are you a mailman? But real talk, this is a right-hand drive JDM Supra. Now we in America got the left-hand drive Supra, and now there has been a debate for years. What's better, the left-hand drive or the right-hand drive? Well, unfortunately, the left-hand drive Supra, from what I have researched, is a little bit more valuable than a right-hand drive Supra. And the reason why is because America is one of the very few countries that actually got the left-hand drive Supra, while the rest of the world got the right-hand drive Supra. That's not to take away from this car. It's just facts. You can look it up. I'm not going to. You can trust me because your uncle won't lie to you, but your father will. Now, the cool thing I've always liked about the Supra that we did not get with the Skyline is the Supra is driver focused. And what I mean by that is most cars' dashboards kind of just fall center, while this one is faced towards the driver, so everything is right here, kind of like the cockpit of a fighter jet. And while you are looking at this Supra, you'll notice This is a 6-speed. While standard Supras that are NA come with the 5-speed W58, this has the V160. What does that mean? The V160 is the beefier 6-speed big brother of the W58 that you can find in the twin turbo models. Now this one has been equipped with the beautiful Subaru STI shift knob. Reason why is if you ever drove a Subaru kind of up to the right and reverse, because most of you, that is called the reverse lockout. The last thing you want to be doing is mobbing down the freeway and you're driving and you put that bad boy in reverse. I don't want to tell you how much this transmission in this car costs. You can guess how much this transmission in this car costs. Now you'll notice this car has been equipped with the Recaro seats. And what is this exactly? That means we have another factory option, kids. Yes, these are actually a factory option that you could get from Toyota if you wanted to upgrade from the standard seats that come in this car. And another thing, it has been equipped with this beautiful Momo steering wheel. And if you're like myself and you like to touch buttons, guess what? The horn actually works in this car. Most cars that I've been in have these aftermarket steering wheels put in, and guess what? The horns never really work because it's a headache to kind of get it to work, but Eric himself got all this to work, and the best part about this car is we get to check out the sound system. Now, before I insert this key, I have been told certain videos have been tried to get taken down because we play music, so enjoy whatever they put over this music as we play the music in this car. As we wait for this beautiful Kenwood KDC BT382U stereo to turn on. If you want to know what we're listening to, that's enough. Can't play it too loud. Eric has put a subwoofer in here, which most cars we have been in don't have a subwoofer. They just have the factory subwoofer. But I must say, Mr. Eric, you get a 10 for 10 because having a Toyota Supra with the beat in the back, and this car has actual AC. And what I mean by that, it just doesn't blow cool. It's actually cool. And to have a car that makes a certain amount of power, you know what? Let's show you what kind of power this car makes. Let's get out and show you what's under the hood of this beautiful Toyota Supra. Hoochie coochie, hoochie coochie. That's right, we got a sexy red Optima red top battery, sexy red 2JZ. Now you may be wondering, what is the 2JZ? It's a 3-liter inline 6. Now this is the GTE version, which means that is the turbo version. In America, yes, we got the 2JZ, but we got the GE version, and then a few of the Supras did get the GTE version. You may have heard of the GS300, the SC300, well, those came with GE motors, while this one is the GTE, and now we have this beautiful turbo setup. I forgot it. We have a special guest. We don't normally do this, but Eric, just talk into my chest and tell the people what are the outputs of this number, because I like to show the owners of the vehicles that own the vehicle.
So this is a SPA Turbo 5964, makes mid 500s, and it's on E85. It's honestly kind of where we're limited at power wise because of the side mount, but in this chassis it's honestly a lot of fun.
Thank you. Now, you've heard what he said, and guess what? You may be asking, can I push 1,000 horsepower in this JZ? Yes, you can. But for how long? Shit, I don't know. You remember when Forrest Gump had them chingaderas on his legs and they kind of just fell off? Imagine that, but with the Supra and the engine's parts falling off like the things came off of Forrest Gump's legs. Now, this right here is probably, and I hate to say this, but I will admit this, the 2JZ is probably the best design inline 6 engine. Sorry, BMW guys. Sorry, RB guys. Sorry, all those other inline 6 engines. It's just, for its time, there are better modern inline 6 engines, but for its time, for 1990, this is a 30-year-old engine, 1993, that'll still push up damn near 4-digit horsepower numbers is not a bad deal. And having 550, most people are like, well, why doesn't it have more? 550 is plenty enough turbo, plenty enough power to have fun in this car. Do you think it's time to have some fun? Hoochie coochie! Hoochie coochie. These don't stretch like they usually do. Oh, so nice. Oh, it's got AC. Freeze, you gorilla picking monkey eater. We are driving a Toyota Supra. driving a Supra. House real big, cars real big, meat real big, everything real big, pockets real big, rings real big. Like that, buy that 24. You can feel the actual weight of the car. I don't know how much Supras weigh, but I know they're on par with Skylines. I want to say my R34 is like 3,200, I want to say. This has got to be a little bit more than that. Ooh. Sounds so, that's like what you want your car to sound like. Oh, that's a beautiful sound. Like, if you don't have the flutter, I think right there is that. It's the right amount of everything. It's not like, and the turbo is just on. I don't know what it is about the JZ. Like, it feels like the turbo just comes on so fast. We used to have a homie with a 2JZ S15. And you might be familiar with it. Mr. Eot owns it now. And it was just a freaking powerhouse. I kid you not. That if I had a car to buy back, it'd probably be one of those. But other than that's like the first 2J. I've driven a 1J. I've driven a 1.5J, but an actual true 2J, oh my goodness. The sounds of this car is just amazing. This car is just so phenomenally nice. Phenomenal. Just cruising, it just feels so nice. It's smooth. Let's downshift. And we're gone. You're not catching us, buddy. You're not. Listen, we can't go that fast. Now, if you're always wondering, Gary, why do you stop going fast around 80, 100? Anything 80, 100 on a street, on the freeway, like you can kind of get a feel of how quick this car is from that 60 to 100. And this, for 550 horsepower in your standard, like, Supra, man, it's nice. I'd say that's that sweet spot, because think about, we're in a car, I've got AC, I've got heat, I've got 550 horsepower, and it feels nice. In a car that's 30 years old, y'all, a car that's 30 years old, hold on, I don't even know what gear we're in. I want to say we're in third, just cruising around. What's that song? Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm just in it. This car's, oh man, this car's nice. Hold on, I'm trying to think. So it's what, first, second. I want to say that was fifth to fourth possibly. It just feels so nice. Like, we're driving, like I'm driving. I fit in these Recaros, find, oh, somebody behind me. Gonna not let them catch me. All right, we maxed it out. We're going 160 kilometers. No need to go any faster than that. Just slow it down, bud. Slow it down. Let them know that we beat them. Whoever we're racing. You know who we're racing? We're racing life. You know that one song, The Devil Went Down to Georgia? He was looking for a stole to steal. I'd battle the devil for a Supra. I wouldn't even, I'd probably like beat, what's something I could beat the devil with? Aggressive gooning. Like, I could probably outgoon the devil. If the devil was like, I heard you ranked number 5 on Jerkmates, I'd outgoon the devil. I don't think he'd stand a chance against me. Gooners unite. Jesus. Hold on, y'all. Y'all want to hear this? Hold on. Y'all want to hear this for the one time? Hey, this blow-off valve sound good. This man, damn, Gina. Damn, Gina. We're gonna go from second to third, y'all, because he sets off, so. Oh my goodness. Kids, what have we learned today? Does the Supra live up to its name? Yes, with a few tasteful modifications, a little bit of time and research, yes. E85, a turbo upgrade from the twin ceramic turbos, external wastegate, bigger fuel injectors, bigger fuel pump, you could get it, and you keep AC, and you keep the stock side mount intercooler. Could you go front mount? Yes. Should you go front mount? That's really personal opinion. Yet again, this isn't my car, but it's a car I feel that it's planted. It's not doing anything unpredictable. And what I mean by that is, like, when I get on it, it doesn't come up from underneath me. These big, I want to say these are these 615, 275, 35 Falcon 615K. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Hold on, gotta. Oh. And the brakes, these big brakes on here, oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. I could see myself in one of these. And what I mean by that, like, I'm in it now, of course, but like, if I wanted a car that wasn't a Porsche or a C6 as an adult car, I think this is one of those cars that are up there where people don't consider you a child. But like, when you pull up in a Supra, like, people will be like, that's a Supra. Like, when you, if you were anywhere and you heard that, you're like, what the fuck was that? And you see it, like, you want to see it and you want to feel it and you want to hear it. So sight, car looks good. Sound, sounds good. Feels, oh man, it's so planted. These HKS coilovers Eric put on here are phenomenal. Like, everything just complements each other, and it gives you that, like, period correct styling, but with a modern touch with the E85 and the turbo system that he has on here. I've driven, I want to say, like, modded Supras, and they feel super scary. To like actually be able to drive something like this that's not all super crazy modded is super nice. Like, you go on a date with your loved one on the, like, if you picked your uncle or your dad up in this, he would under like, boy, why'd you spend all that? Oh my goodness, like, I like this car, so I see why you got in it. And it's something that you can pass down to your children that'll retain its value. A lot of the 90s cars we grew up with are clunkers now. Like, there's not a lot of nice 240s. There's not a lot, like, even with Skylines being imported, there's not a lot of nice ones. Honestly, on the side note, I appreciate all y'all for watching. Like, you guys keep me motivated to, like, do stuff like this. People watch, they want to give us access to stuff that, honestly, even from the first episode, when we were able to get the Hellcat Red Eye, thank you very much again. Like, bazillion horsepower, goddamn F-150. Now we're in a Supra. Like, with the sky's the limit, imagine. Like, I told myself the only time, like, I'll stop doing these reviews until I run out of cars that I like. I realistically see myself and see this where we're going. Realistically, we're going to be able to review a F40. And when that day comes, we did it, y'all. Bugatti Veyron, Bugatti this, Bugatti that, we'll get it. We know we will. But something about the unobtainable, like, my goofy ass, I say our goofy ass because the people who watch this know what kind of entertainment they're going to get into. A foul mouth, heathen like, but like, we are in Texas in a Supra with air conditioning. So at the end of the day, is it worth giving up your personal integrity, a body part, or your manhood for this? It depends. If the Supra's always been your dream car and you don't have the financial assets to get so, I'd say do so. But all in all, it is a fantastic car. Eric has went through and modified this with everything you could do to make it just as fast as a modern day car, but feel like it's not a modern day car, which means you get the styling of something from the early 90s with the feel of something that's modern, but still it has that simplicity. Radio, basic switches, not everything all over the place, and it's planted. As soon as you get into the car, it doesn't weeble wobble, it doesn't feel like you're driving a rocket ship, it feels like you're driving, I'd say, like a Kentucky Derby horse. You get that, you smack that ass of that horse, it beeline straight. With that being said, thank you, Eric, for letting me drive your car, because you didn't have to do this. Thank you for everybody for letting me drive your car. This is probably one of the best cars that I've driven in a long time. AC, smooth. I can't forget, it's just so smooth. Good job, Eric.